Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K. under Commanding General Yahanna presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. All black Hispanics and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahanna. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you step.
I.S.U.P.K started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yahanna. We've been bringing this truth out since 1969. And now when people know that we are the true Israelites of the Bible, blacks, Hispanic, Latino man, if you are on this chart, then you are the true people of the Bible, not this oppressor who claims to be us. You understand? Like, we realize that we are those people that we need saving. You know what I mean? It's not the world that needs saving. It's the black man, Hispanic man, Latino man that has an enemy that needs saving. You understand? If I could, let me get 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. There's a lot of things coming out. Realize this. Our oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Realize that, man. Everything that we think we know and love about what's good and what's evil is completely twisted, man. Everything is wrong. Nothing that we understand is real. It's not legit. It's been fed to us and our oppressor. When you're destroyed as a people, when you're under such oppression, you understand, we believe anything. Anything, like if you're at the bottom trying to grind from the bottom to the bottom, then the bottom it seems like it might be something accurate. If somebody's telling you what you need to do, then you're going to feel like it's accurate. Let me let this noise pass. We got to realize, man, there's proof that our oppressor has made us enemies to each other. We don't realize that we're enemies to each other because of the oppressor. We think we're enemies to each other because of things that have happened. Yes, there are atrocities that have happened. Yes, I understand that black men, Hispanic men, that we unalive each other's family members. I understand that. And sometimes that's hard to come back from. We got to realize this, that our oppressor created that divide, man. That great divide that we feel for each other. The gangs that we realize that we take part in, that has come from our oppressor. It comes from us following him. And the thing is, we picked the wrong power to follow. The power that we need to be following is the Most High. I'm a follower of the Most High. I follow and I fear the Most High. Black men, Hispanic man, Latino man, we don't realize what it is to fear God. When you watch all these shows about men trying to find love and a woman trying to find love, they always say, man, I want a God-fearing man. You always hear brothers say, I'm a God-fearing man. You don't know what the hell it is to fear God, man. We don't fear God. We look at God as a lovable guy that loves everybody and forgives you for everything that you do. Our oppression has taught us that there's not even a sin. We live in this world that Christianity leads the charge and telling us what it is that we need to be doing for the Most High to appreciate and protect us. Christianity is the reason why we're at the bottom. Islam is the reason why we're at the bottom. You understand? Christianity used to be the #1 top enemy, you know what I mean, to black, Hispanic, Latino people. But you know who is the #1 enemy now to black, Hispanic, Latino people? Islam. Our brothers, we can't get out of Islam. We will die for Islam. If you hear somebody say, man, to hell with Allah, a black man will try to take your life. Because they worship him. They worship that rock. It's not even real. It's fictitious. You understand? It's been given to us. Now I get it. I understand. When you get locked up, you need protection. Some brothers feel like they need protection. So you go the way to protection at. If you're going to join a gang, or you gonna join Islam,
Amen.
which is pretty much the same thing. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's the same thing. Islam in the jail is a game. If you want to use a phone, you better be J or you better be Islam, because you ain't gonna be able to get a phone call in, man. Because they're the ones that's running the jails. You understand? When they get out here, man, they ain't got nothing. Catch one of them by themselves. You understand? We ain't here to bring up more divide. I want to let our brothers and sisters know, man, that there's a better way, man. We've been deceived, and we don't even know where that deceit comes from. But it comes from our oppressor, man. You understand? You got that for me out? Go ahead.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Let no man deceive you by any means. You understand? The Most High said, don't let no man deceive you by any means. How many of us know that we haven't been deceived? How many of us feel like that? I ain't been deceived. How many of us don't even know the deception is right in front of our face? Don't you know the bigger the deception, the bigger the fun it is? Christmas is the biggest deception. We all celebrate. We've been celebrating Christmas since we've been kids. And we all love Christmas. That's the biggest deception ever. Christmas make you feel like they say you stuff like, man, Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. But look at the statistics, man. Christmas is the worst time of the year. That's the time when crime go up, suicides go up. You understand? Robberies go up. You gotta make sure your doors is locked. You understand? Make sure your cars is empty, because somebody gonna get you. Because it's Christmas time. It's like, make sure you know where your kids at, man. You understand? Children going missing during Christmas time, man. We gonna go missing.
It don't gotta be Christmas.
You understand?
It's
definitely any time. I'm bringing out the point to let you know that you've been deceived, because that's the biggest deception right there. Holidays are the biggest deception. Your birthday is one of the biggest deceptions. You know what I mean? A lot of people gonna stop listening. They're gonna tune out around this time. Right. Your birthday got you against God. Right. Your birthday, celebrating your birthday, it was gets us unalived. You understand? It's what get by people coming to your party. Gets us, you know what I mean? That's what gets people coming to your party unalived. Our birthday party is the perfect place for unalived. You understand? And we don't realize it because we've been deceived. Our oppressor told us that Yahanna, that Jesus Christ is a white man, a dirty white man who loves to make love to his own family members and children in the same sex. That's what they told us, man. The greatest man that ever walked the face of the earth. We've been taught that he's an oppressor, man. Right. So now, how you gonna fight against the oppressor when the greatest man on earth looks like him? You understand? You can't. You know why? Because you've been deceived. But that's what the I.S.U.P.K is for. You see this banner right here? This is what we here for. You understand? This is what Commander General Yahanna fought for. This is what he stayed in the truth for, and created brothers to come out here and let us know what it is that we should and we shouldn't be doing to keep the Most High on our side, man. Go ahead.
Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come.
So that day shall not come. What is that day? What is that day? Does anybody know what day is not going to come because we feel like our oppressor is Jesus Christ? Does anybody know what day is not going to come because we feel like Christmas is the most wonderful time of year? Does anybody know what day is not going to come because we feel like the white man is our friend? Does anybody know what day is not going to come? It's not going to come because we feel like that pork is the other white meat. Because we feel like that a nice dinner is steak and slot. It's lobster, all kinds of shellfish. You know what I mean? That Baltimore is the home of the crabs. We should get crabs. You know what I mean? We get the food stamps start over. You know what I mean? We're gonna go get some shrimp. We're gonna get some crabs. We're gonna do it up. Does anybody know why? What day that is that's not gonna come? That day that's not gonna come that the Bible is speaking about is that day when Yahanna comes and saves us, man, from this oppressor. When Yahanna comes and destroys this oppressor, and we finally get freedom. You understand? Because we don't know what freedom is. We don't know what it is. You understand? We don't know what salvation is. You know what we thought what salvation was? When we got the Emancipation of Proclamation. We thought that was salvation. You know what? After the Emancipation of Proclamation, what we thought was Juneteenth. We thought Juneteenth was salvation. After that, we thought what we thought it was. We thought Black Wall Street was salvation. You understand? We thought that what else we thought it was? We thought that Obama. We thought Obama was salvation. Everybody was saying that Obama was Jesus. You understand? We thought that was our salvation, but it's not, man. You understand? This oppressor has divided and created division between us all. We don't even respect and love our brother. We don't respect our family. You know who our family is? Our family is the Black, Hispanic, Latino, man. That's our family, man. And we don't even believe that because our oppressor tell us, man. Our oppressor tell us don't respect the Mexicans because they come over and take all the jobs. You understand? We don't realize that that's our family, man. The Mexicans have been oppressed the same way we were oppressed. You understand? Like there's a lot of Hispanic family that's growing in Baltimore area, like the East Baltimore area, like Hollandtown. They even coming up to Bel Air Road. They're coming up. And during this past time when the snow was here, when it was heavy snow, everybody digging out their spot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that struggle. When you dug out your spot, you know what I mean. So now you put that chair out. Cause you wish somebody would park in your spot. You understand? That's the time that we was living in. There was a Hispanic family on off of Bel Air Road, Urban Avenue. There was a Hispanic family that dug a hole to get their car out, to get to work. You know what happened? A sister parked in that spot. A sister came and parked in that spot, disrespectfully took that spot from them Hispanic people, man. You know why she did it? Because she looked at them like that wasn't family, man. Because our oppressor said, man, they come over taking all the jobs. Don't respect them. Donald Trump say, man, let's get them all out. They doing essays. You understand? They taking kids and they doing all types of crazy things to them. The whole time, Trump, he didn't free the dude that essayed a young boy. He wasn't Hispanic, but Trump, and he's one of the January 2nd boys. He one of the January 2nd people that unalived. I mean, that not unalived. That essayed a young boy. And Trump ain't got nothing to say about that, man, because that's deception, man. You understand? You understand? Go ahead.
Honorable Khan, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away.
There gotta be a falling away, man, first. There gotta be a falling away. We gotta get away from this oppressor. You understand? And the way that you fall away from this oppressor is not celebrating none of his holidays. It's not contributing to nothing that he feels is beneficial to him. You understand? None of his traditions. You understand? Go ahead.
Honorable Khan, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
Who is the man of sin? You know what the man of sin is? I just seen Trump on TV speaking about them bombing Iran. You understand? And he said, he brought up all the atrocities that they did. He said he went back to the 80s. He said, Iran, they the most evil people on earth. They've done all these wicked things, you know what I'm saying? He said all these wicked things that Iran did, and he started from the 80s. And he said that's the reason why, that's the whole reason why they bombing them. So he built up a report, he built up a good report about why it is that he should be bombing them. You understand? But check this out, black man, Hispanic man, Latino man. Let's go, what if black people went back to the 80s? Let's go back to the 80s. You understand? Let's go back to the 80s, you know what I'm saying, my eye? I'm gonna go back to the 80s. Let's talk about why we should be separating from this devil. You know what happened in the 80s? You black people know what happened in the 80s to Baltimore. You understand? We ain't gotta go around the world. Let's just stay right here. Do we know what happened in Baltimore in the 80s that destroyed our neighborhoods? Nobody knows? I'm going to tell you what happened in the 80s. Ronald Reagan poured drugs in our community. You understand? And he destroyed every black, Hispanic, Latino family there is. You understand? He gave brothers that didn't have no money an opportunity to make money. You understand? He gave brothers that looked at their kids and saw, damn, I can't get a job because I got a record. What am I supposed to do? He saw those brothers and gave them drugs, and they flooded our communities, man. That was all thanks to our oppressor, man. Our oppressor gave our poor brothers a way to make money, and it destroyed our families, man. It destroyed all of our neighborhoods. You understand? Go ahead, let me get that. Go ahead.
Khan, there come a falling away, and that man of sin be revealed. The son of perdition. Verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself.
He exalted himself, man. That's our oppressor, man. Like, he been exalting himself, but he couldn't do, you know what he can't do? Our oppressor couldn't do anything without black people. You understand? Without us being there to destroy, to help him, he couldn't even make it to the moon, man. He had sisters that helped him do the math and calculate to make it to the moon. They can't do nothing with us, man. You understand? You know what they do, though? They do hide them Epstein files, though. You understand? They hide them Epstein files. We can't, the thing is, Donald Trump has about over 30 felonies. He got over 30 felonies, and he's the president. I got one felony, and I can't, it's hard for me I'm struggling to get a job. You understand? I thought it'd be nice if I could become the president. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you, like, black people are definitely better at running the earth than this oppressor. You understand? This oppressor just went on TV and said, hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, your families are in danger. They're all gonna be casualties. But I tell you what, you should stay indoors, and it's gonna be for a good reason. That's all this is gonna happen, you understand? Our oppressor doesn't give a damn about us, man. You understand? You can look at our streets and see that he doesn't give a damn about us, man. But yet we still fight for him. They're the reason why Mexican and black people don't like each other. Even though the times when they first came over and they took over, when they came over and massacred our Native American family. When they did that, you know what they did to our Native American families? What they did was they created a system called where they made colorism a thing. They made race a thing, and our people didn't know who it is that we should and we shouldn't be around. You understand? Like our Native American family, we were with them, but they weren't with us. They gave them the opportunity to own slaves. There's always a way that our oppressor has that'll make us come up against each other. You understand? And we fall for it. But the thing is, we shouldn't fall for those. We don't have to fall for those things no more. The I.S.U.P.K has been here since 1969. Letting our people know what it is that we should and we shouldn't be doing. We've been yelling on these corners since 1969. There's no way that Islam should be this powerful that our brothers and sisters ignore God, the true God, right, and worship a rock. Right. It doesn't make sense, man. You understand? We need to fight for us. Like, we don't know how to fight for us. You know what I mean? When you're in Islam, you don't fight for a brother. You fight for that religion. Right. Because if that brother doesn't worship that rock the same way that you do, then you go ahead and you can sell him drugs. You understand? You can unalive, you can harm him. You understand? That's what reality is. You understand? Drop that. Let me get Salah. Let me get Amos chapter 3, verse 1. You understand? We gotta realize that there's a reason why we at the bottom, why we do suffer, black man, Hispanic man, Latino man. There is a real reason why we suffer, the way that we suffer, because we choose not to choose the ways of our Most High. We choose the ways of our oppressor. We follow the ways of this oppressor because it's fun. You understand? That life right there is what's keeping us at the bottom, man. Understand that fun is gonna put your children in danger. Right. That fun is going to put your mother in danger, right, your father in danger. You understand? Your wife in danger, your husband in danger. Right. You understand? You got it from me out? Go ahead.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel.
O children of Israel, that's everybody right here. If you see yourself right here, understand that you should be paying close attention and realizing what it is that you should and you shouldn't be doing. Go ahead.
Against the whole family, which are brought up from the land of Egypt.
The Most High brought us out of hell. He brought us out of captivity, man. Like, he did an amazing thing. He parted the seas. He destroyed a whole army for us. You understand? And what we do? We come here now. We here in America in another captivity, and we're destroying our people. We're just like our oppressor. You know what it is? We hate us more than our oppressor hate us. We unalive us the way that our oppressor wants us unalive. You understand? We are on autopilot to destroying each other. Our oppressor doesn't even have to be around. We destroy and we unalive each other without nobody having to tell us nothing. We don't have to be prompted to do nothing. You understand? You know what that solution is? That solution is you getting a flyer. You getting a flyer and understand that there's laws, statutes, and commandments that we need to be following. Because the Most High is going to follow. He's going to be behind us if we follow him, just like any good father. You understand? And with that, we're the I.S.U.P.K. started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under Commander General Yahanna, we are not affiliated with any Israelite group, any Christian organization, any Black Panthers. You understand? And we always stand alone in this truth. Shalom, Baltimore.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're...
He parted the Red Sea, and an entire nation of Israel walked out of slavery.
The I.S.U.P.K. presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. You do not want to miss this one, Israel. Shalom.